Shields up, Iron Breakers. Rurikhan here, coming at you with another video. Yesterday we had PlayStation's State of Play, during which we got some brand new gameplay for Rise of the Ronin. Now, this is a game that I haven't really covered in the channel all that much due to the fact that its release date is on the exact same day as Dragon's Dogma 2. As much as I would love to be able to cover both games, that's quite simply not going to be realistic, as I'm going to need to focus on one in order to be able to provide you with proper coverage. But make no mistake, very shortly after Dragon's Dogma 2, I'm also going to be covering Rise of Ronin whenever time allows. At least that is my objective, because Rise of Ronin is also a game that I'm extremely interested in. Some of you guys might be wondering, what exactly is Rise of Ronin? This is a game that is coming to us from the same team that has brought us Nioh and Nioh 2. So this is a Team Ninja game, and this time around, they're actually taking on an open world formula. So this is something that I'm very curious to see how it is going to play. Not to mention that this particular trailer, which we already watched yesterday on stream, was really, really good. I really like what I'm seeing here, so we're going to be going over the trailer. I'm going to be pausing it, giving you guys my opinions and all that stuff. You can find the original trailer on the PlayStation channel if you want to watch it without my commentary, but this is most definitely one to look for. So let's take a look at what we've got cooking. This footage was captured on PlayStation 5. So right off the bat, I want to address, and I understand I'm pausing it right at the beginning, but this is just one thing that came to mind, which is I've seen a lot of people's comments during my live stream yesterday when we were watching the footage for this game. As I was saying, wow, this looks really good. I'm super excited to play this game. A lot of people were commenting on how the animations were not as polished as they would expect. And one of the things when it comes to this specific team and the Nioh games and all of that, this is something that I've definitely noticed. The games don't demo from a visual standpoint nearly as well as they demo from the standpoint of you actually being able to get hands-on with them, which is why I'm actually hoping that at some point they release a demo of this game for people to actually be able to get some hands-on. Because let me tell you something, the stuff that I remember seeing on the original Nioh trailers, I was like, this looks good, but these animations, they look a little bit, I don't know. I remember also feeling that way with both Nioh 1 as well as Nioh 2, but in Nioh 2 I already knew that the game actually plays a lot better than it looks on video. So even though some of the animations may look a little bit out of place in some situations, in the game, as you are playing it, they actually feel really good. At least this was the case for Nioh and Nioh 2. So whenever I hear people complain about the animations, this would be one of the things that I would bring up. But anyway, let's continue.
本作の舞台の一つ、横浜です。19世紀幕末の時代、最初に国外に開かれた横浜では、和と洋が入り混じった独特の街。
So right off the bat, we have a grappling hook that is going to enable us to navigate into the skyscrapers, into the rooftops of buildings and stuff, which is going to add a new level of verticality to the game, which is really cool because this also enables you to do things like takedowns from above, I would imagine. However, it is also a little bit immersion breaking that nobody even reacts to a random person just having a grab. Like, look, all these people going about their business and you're just like, oh, I'm just going to grapple hook over here. Don't mind me. I'm just going to go up to the top, okay? It's a weird thing. So we go from that into gliding and straight into another grappling hook, which is then going to translate into another gliding section, if I remember correctly. So one of the things that they're showing here is that we have a lot of traversal options. And this, again, is one of those situations where when you are doing an open world game, you want this. Just having a horse, I don't think is enough, because you want multiple options of traversal, because it just makes navigating an open world that much more enjoyable. So this, very good. I like what I'm seeing. And this was stuff that we had seen in previous trailers, by the way, but since this is one of the first times that I'm breaking down one of these Rise of Ronin trailers, I figured I'd bring that up. Oh, we have the controls over there on the right side. Adjust direction with left stick, slow down with L1, open, close wings, and fast flight. So there's like a boost mode that you can go into.
高所から滑空し上空を移動することも可
It's
能
called
で
an
す。
avicula. Then you can jump into your horse.
攻撃やガードを駆使しながら敵の攻撃を石火で弾
Attacks and guards. You can also parry enemies to break their stance. This is looking a little bit like Sekiro.
いて体勢を崩すことも可能です。敵の武器と相性のいい流派を選ぶと戦いを有利に進めることができます。
You can choose styles, and different weapons are going to give you some kind of advantage over the enemy. That sounds good. The combat feels like it's going to be very much about momentum, which is kind of one of the things that you also get from Neo. It's all about, once you get that advantage, you want to push forward. You want to keep the momentum going until you destroy the enemy, and as fast as you possibly can. Because it also happens the other way around. If an enemy gets you, he's going to nail you into the wall. This one's good. Watch. Yoink! So that's a really cool use of the grappling hook, being able to actually grapple people, yank them out of towers for stealth kills. Not even stealth kills. This is more so like it puts them in a vulnerable position for you to do an execution. Really nice. What was that? Was that some kind of an aerial counter? Yo, run that back. Show it to me. So we got some parrying. This is almost like Sekiro. You would get the same thing. Bang, 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 bang. I like that. That's cool. But in here we have an aerial counter. Nice. So we dived in with a red attack, which I'm assuming is like unblockable or something, and he used some type of aerial counter move. Countered his attack, flipped in the air. Damn. Then yoinked himself, slashed through. Nice. In combat, various weapons, including handguns brought from overseas. This is something that I'm very interested in. I'm just going to blast people with handguns. I like the spear. But what I really want to use is that rifle with the bayonet.
長槍以外にも海外からもたらされた単銃など様々な武器が使用できます。
Stabbed him in the dick.
発明家である伊賀七と因縁を深めると
Oh, yeah.
様々なからく
The
り装置を
inventor
入手できます。
lets you use a freaking
トリビ砲は伊
flamethrower.
賀七が作ったからくりで現代の火炎放射器のような強力な遠隔武器です。トリビ砲や
Let me just look here real quick. Oh, okay. Looks like there's some type of durability, which is how you get your ammo. So there's probably limited amounts of ammo. I'm looking here at the bottom right-hand side. So on the pistol, you have 5 out of 10. You have 5 shots out of 10. So 5 loaded, 10 total. No, 5 loaded and 10 more, I would imagine. I'm looking over here at the UI. See photo mode and a bunch of... Oh, this is a horse whistle. And this might be like medicine or something, and maybe an antidote over here. Not exactly sure. But I'll be very curious to see how many shots you can actually take. That will be what decides whether or not I want to use the bayonet rifle, is how many shots you can actually take.
多様折衷のアクションである銃剣など西洋の技術
Huh. Wait, how did it recover? Because I didn't see it go down as he was firing.
アクションである銃剣など西洋の技術
Yeah, see, and in here it's full again. Why? Strange. I'll have to see what that is about, because I'm very curious about how many shots you'll be able to take with the bayonet. But it's a super interesting weapon to use in a fight, I feel like. Obviously, it's not particularly realistic, because, I mean, this sword would break through this thing no problem, let's be real, but yeah.
の技術を生かした武器をうまく活用すれば強敵にも打ち勝つことができるのでぜひマスター
This I love, dude. This is amazing. The way that he just pulls out his gun is like, blat! You're done!
ぜひマスターしてくださ
And
い
it did spend a bullet.
幕末を生きる人物たちと紡いだ因縁が物語に大きく影響します ぜひライズ・オブ・ザ・ローニンで一人の浪人として運命を切り開いてください。
Oh, it looks like for a second there I thought I saw the cable thing. Oh wait, it was further back, sorry.
ぜひライズ・オブ・ザ・ローニンで一人の浪人として
The hell? I need to see that frame by frame. Because it feels like there was a counter opportunity there
人物たちと紡いだ因縁が
with the grappling
物
hook.
語に大きく影響します。ぜひライズ・オブ・ザ・ローニンで一人の浪人として運命を切り開いてください。
Yeah, it seems like if he jumps up in the air, maybe you'll be able to grab him. So somebody jumps up in the air and you're just like, aha, gotcha, yoink, pull him down. Interesting. He just takes a shot at him. That looks really good. I like what I'm seeing. Bonk. I like the destruction in there. Forge Your Fate, March 22nd. It's looking good. I think the gameplay looks really fun. I think this is going to be a very fun game. We have here the official PlayStation page on this. You can see some more screen grabs here. I think the visuals look nice. Even though usually when it comes to these titles, like even though they look good, they're not the most impressive visually speaking. But it still looks really nice. And I like the fact that it being an open world, you can glide, you can, use the grappling hook. To me, it's all a matter of how interesting the missions are going to be and how much they plan on filling it with like useless side quests that a lot of developers have a tendency to put in whenever they do an open world. So I'm hoping that is not the case for this. I'm hoping that, they make it so that you get mostly meaningful content that you would do in the open world. But I'll be interesting to see what the team is cooking when it comes to that. I wanted to see a couple of more things here, but this link has been a bit slow. There we go. Forge your fate in this epic new samurai action adventure. Embark on an epic journey across war-torn 19th century Japan in this combat-focused open-world action RPG from Team Ninja, veteran studio behind Neo and Ninja Gaiden. Japan, 1863. Rise of the Ronin key features. Dynamic story. Maskless samurai Ronin, your destiny is your own. See the story unfold different ways depending on the choices you make and the characters you ally with. Yeah, I remember them talking about this in a trailer. They said that the decisions that you make are going to shape the story itself. Face critical mission decisions like whether to assassinate or protect key figures and shape the course of history through a rich multi-choice system. I'll be very curious to see how deep this thing can go. Like if it's actually going to be something that will be meaningful changes or if it's going to be like a lot minor. Think like Starfield, Explore an authentic world. The Bakumatsu period heralds the end of the shogunate. Okay, engage in deep, accessible combat. I mean, the combat in Neo and Neo 2, one of the things about it is that it can actually get quite complex. From the veteran developers of Neo and Ninja Gaiden, Rise of Ronin offers deeply engaging yet accessible combat with layers of complexity suitable to any playstyle. We'll see. I think usually when it comes to this team, what I expect is a much more complex and rich combat experience than necessarily a accessible combat. So we got the factions here that are going to be present in the game, and then they have this this FAQ. It is going to be a PlayStation 5 exclusive. It is not going to be available on PlayStation 4, and it is in open world. Rise of Ronin is an open world action adventure game developed by Team Ninja from Koei Tecmo Games. Delve into the historical period of late 19th century Japan, time marked by profound conflicts and upheavals. You will incarnate a Ronin, masterless samurai, as you fight to shape history. It's looking good. I'm definitely interested. Like I said, the moment that I can get a chance to actually play it, I'm definitely going to do so. It's just probably going to be later than others that are going to be picking it up immediately day one because I'm going to be busy on the first day. But I am definitely super excited about it. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe, bell notification icon, all that jazz. Let me know if I missed anything in this in the comment section down below. And while you're there, you can also hit the like button, subscribe. And thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay strong, stay safe. Peace out.